Okay, so this is how to create a hand-drawn repeat pattern. I'm working on an A4 piece of paper. You can work on whatever size you want. You're going to need some masking tape, preferably masking tape, as if you do need to peel it off, it doesn't ruin the page as much as sellotape does. You're going to need some scissors, and I'm working just with a fine liner pen so that you can see my drawings better on camera, but I would recommend using a pencil in case you need to rub out. So I'm going to start by drawing some motifs, focusing only on the centre of my page. I don't want to go too close to the edge, as this is how we're going to create the repeat. So I'm going to start just with a simple plant drawing. Okay, so next I'm going to do a nice big circle pattern. Okay, I'm going to do another swirly, naturey pattern. A nice spiral. Now this is reminding me a bit of a donut, so I know some of you are focusing on food of your projects. So if you want to turn this into a donut, you can. Put some dots in there. I know also some of you are focusing on eyes, so that could be a good motif for this task. Okay, and then I'm just going to do one more to fill up this space here. Another circle. Now they're not perfect, they're just reasonably simple motifs focused on the middle of my page. You can do whatever motifs you want relating to your theme. Just going to add a few more in there. Okay, so I've got some nice simple ones. The next step is we need to divide this into 4 equal sections. So what I'm going to do is fold it in half this way. You need to make sure that your lines are as precise as you can possibly get them, as this will create the best and accurate repeat. And the other way. And now score them quite tightly because you want to have some very crisp lines as we're going to cut these. Okay, now if you do have a guillotine, I would recommend using this just to make sure they're completely straight, but I've only got scissors, so I'm going to use them. Okay, so we've got our page cut into 4 equal parts. What we need to do now is to create the repeat. What we have to do is take each corner bit and swap them. Take the other 2 and swap them. Ooh. So now we can see our page is completely jumbled up, but we've got a lot more free space to work with. So to attach these together, this is where the tape comes in. What you're going to want to do is completely flip the page upside down. So you need to make sure that they don't flip differently to the others. So I'm going to try and lift them all up like this. And you're just going to want to tape these together, making sure that they are connected as tightly and as accurately as possible. So I'm going to start with just little bits of masking tape. So our page is together. As you can see, when you open it, this corner bit does get in the way, so I would recommend completely covering the corner. If you've got enough, then it is good to go the whole length. Okay, so now we've got a whole new canvas to work with. What we're going to do is, with some new motifs, fill in these patterns here across the joins, and that will help us to create a repeat. So I'm going to do another big circle down the middle. Going to do some squiggles. That went a bit off there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do another plant pattern. I'm going to go down here. Okay, so I really like this motif, so I'm gonna repeat it down here. And then I think I'm going to do 2 more little ones to fill up these gaps. I think I'll add in another simple circle. Now it might look like a bit of a jumbled mess at the moment, but you can kind of see the repeat coming together. So from our previous drawing, each of these corners you can see as you repeat this tile, each pattern will be repeated. So you can see this if you photocopy the page 3 times and you attach them all together, you've got a huge big repeat. Or if you don't have a photocopier, it's really good to take a high quality photo of your page, making sure you have the best possible lighting. You need to make sure that you crop all the edges so you have just the page. And you can then put this onto a document and repeat it 3 other times, and you can see how the pattern repeats.